morning, everybody. Day 3 of this cruise. Today's the 4th day. We'll be stopping in Sitka. I will show you. I'm not sure you guys will be able to see the mountains on the camera through the glass, but I'll show you guys. Say it's just beautiful, like just seeing how serene everything looks with the mountains. It's cloudy, you know, it looks very mysterious. But yeah, we made it down to the Windjammer. Hopefully, once again, with all of the music that they've been playing on the ship, that, you know, I don't get demonetized or anything of that nature. So I'm just gonna hurry up and show you guys what I got for breakfast. So got some sausage, French toast, and I got a mixture of eggs, corned beef hash, grits, and cheese. That's pretty much breakfast for this morning. Once we leave here, you know, I'm gonna check out what the activities on the ship is going on, because we don't pour until 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. and we're not even to get off the ship until 10 a.m. So, you know, we'll have a little bit of time on the ship before we get off. So, we'll see what we can get into this morning after breakfast. I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, as y'all can see, I'm on the move. Breakfast was good this morning. The same old, like I said, as you guys saw, I had the eggs mixed with grits, corned beef hash, cheese. I also had the pork sausages and French toast. And that was very fulfilling, very good. Now, I'm just walking around the ship to, you know, check out the views, because it looked like we just got to Alaska. And the mountains are just so pristine. It looks awesome. Yeah, like the views are just breathtaking, guys, especially for the way the sun is hitting the water. If only you guys could see this in person, because I know the camera's not doing it any justice from, you know, what I just showed you guys. But yeah, this is exactly the reason why I took this cruise. To be able to see landscapes like this, mountains, yeah, it's just beautiful, you know. Don't see this type of stuff back home, and the mountains that we do have back home in Virginia, I think we gotta drive at least 4 hours from where I live at. And you know, those are the Appalachian Mountains, so those are real old. They look more like hills, tall hills, than they do actual mountains, but these look like mountains. Some of them even look like volcanoes the way they shape, you know, so that's real cool. And I believe Sitka sits in front of a dormant volcano, so we'll definitely catch some shots of that when we get to Sitka. So, right now, no excursions planned, but that could change once we get there. But yeah, I'm about to go have a seat, continue to watch the views. so we are back in the room getting ready. I'm gonna let you guys check out the fit for the day. Alright, so you know I got the polo on, cargos with the Timbs, Alaska ready. Excuse me, Alaskan ready, boy. Yeah, we just docked in Sitka and we're about to get off. Just for everybody who may be interested in doing an Alaskan cruise, if Sitka is on your itinerary, make sure that you guys actually hold on, let me cut the TV down. Yeah, so if you have Sitka on your itinerary for an Alaskan cruise, make sure that you sign up for the free shuttle, especially if you're traveling through Royal Caribbean. Make sure you sign up for the free shuttle as soon as possible when they start advertising it, because you don't want to be put into a position where you get a late shuttle to Sitka and you have to come basically right back. So yeah, make sure that you do that. The port where you dock at in Sitka is not where all of the touristy stuff or where actually the city of Sitka is. So it's about, they say it's about a 6-mile walk from the port to where everything is in Sitka. So please make sure that you do that. I know our shuttle leaves at 11:30, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna be getting off the ship around 10:45, so we can at least catch that shuttle to Sitka. But yeah, once we get down to the gangway and get off the boat, I'll bring you guys along. So we made it onto the bus to get to downtown Sitka, or the city of Sitka. So what I want to do is show you guys the scenic route as we get to the actual city center. Alright guys, so we made it into the city center of Sitka. We are in the visitor center right now. It started to rain outside. But yeah, I'm just gonna... But yeah, we're just gonna walk through this town, just see what it all has to offer, and you know, visit some gift shops. Not gonna really do too much here because it seemed like that if you wanted to do anything special, it had to be through an excursion because a lot of the stuff is kind of far away from where we are. So we're just gonna walk the city and see what Sitka has to offer. Yeah, guys, we just gift shop hopping right now. Just seeing what they have to offer, seeing any trinkets we need to want to buy our family and stuff. Did y'all see that? Alright guys, we back out here on the streets of Sitka. American Street to be exact. Sitka is a pretty, laid back, chill little town here in Alaska. Like I said, we just walked around town, see what they had to offer, visited some of the gift shops and things. Yeah, now we're about to head back because the shuttle that we're supposed to get on leaves at 1:45. So we're about to head back to the visitor center so we can get on our shuttle. 1:15. 1:45. But yeah, we're about to head back to the ship, the visitor center, to get on the shuttle to head back to the ship. Once we get back to the actual port, that's when I'll get back with you guys, just so we can walk around the port just for a little bit before we get back on the ship. Alright guys, we made it back to the port. We're just gonna walk around the gift shop, check to see what they got going on. And then we're gonna head back to the ship. I may try to get on the North Star if we're able to get on and I'm able to get a reservation. If not, I'll try to get in another port day. We got watercolor paintings from Alaska. Jewelry. Got coffee. I'll be right here. Yeah, just checking out the port, you know, letting you guys see what all they have here, just in case that you didn't want to go into the city of Sitka. You know, this is pretty much everything they have over here at the port. They have a pub and grill, the Wheelhouse Pub and Grill. Then they have a jewelry store. They have a gift shop over here that you can go to. This is where you will queue for the shuttle. Make sure if you do have shuttle reservations, they do check. So make sure that you have access to that reservation. So they will check. If not, they will put you on the standby line. And then this is where you come back through. This is where you exit from the buses to get back onto the cruise ship. And they have a nut shop in there, coffee shop, paintings, and things of that nature. So if you just wanted to come out here and just, you know, see what they have directly off the ship and port, this is where you will be able to come. You know, it's not really a lot, but you know, you do a little shopping, maybe eat, and things of that nature. Alright guys, so we're about to head back on the ship. Put you guys up right quick so I can get my passport and ID and all that good stuff out. See you once we get on the ship. Hey, what's up y'all? So we finally made it back on board. We did go to the buffet to pick up something quick to bite. Both of us had a salad. We do have Chops Grill at 5 o'clock. So we ain't trying to eat so much to the point where we're not gonna be able to enjoy our specialty dining experience. So right now, I'm about to get some ice cream. Ooh, what's that, vanilla chocolate? You have vanilla? Only chocolate? Okay. Thank you. Now, got chocolate ice cream. Really didn't want chocolate ice cream. Really don't like chocolate ice cream. But they said the vanilla chocolate was frozen. So hopefully it defrosts by the end of today and I can get some vanilla ice cream. But it's actually good. All right. But me and my wife is gonna go around exploring the ship and just see if we can find a store that my wife thinks is on the ship. So, you know, I'll see you guys later. Hey, what's up everybody? So we finally made it to Chops Grill. I'm laughing because I just did all this and the camera wasn't recording. So yeah, but yeah, we just finally made it to Chops Grill for dinner. You know, Chops Grill is a upcharge restaurant here on the Quantum of the Seas. We got a very simple menu that you can choose from. I'll show you guys what the menu is for Chops Grill. Alright, so here's the menu. You could pause the screen if you like. And then if you also would like to get something that's not on the main menu, upcharge. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the menu. You know, typical steakhouse menu of what they would normally have. Just some items that I'm looking at getting for my dinner tonight. Starting with the starters, I'm going to get the colossal shrimp cocktail, and I'm also going to get the Caesar salad. For my main course meal, I'm going to get a bone-in ribeye, along with the sides of cream spinach and grilled jumbo asparagus. Now, to talk more about the menu, I did ask the questions about the shareables. How many are you able to choose from? And our waiter said that you could choose how many that you like. Just keep in mind they're all shareable servings, so they're gonna come out, you know, with enough food to share with everybody that's in your party. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so that is pretty much what I'm going to get from Chops today. Once the food get here, I'll bring you guys back so you can see what the food looks like if you decide to dine at Chops Grill. Also remember, Chops Grill is an upcharge menu here on the Quantum of the Seas, so you will have to pay extra for that. That's not included with your cruise. So just definitely keep that in mind. But if you really like steak or eating at a steakhouse, definitely think about reserving Chops Grill when you're on the Quantum of the Seas. Alright guys, here's the bread for the dinner for tonight. This is a rye bread, and then you have the pretzel bread, and here you have unsalted butter. Alright, so that's the bread options for the dinner for tonight. Alright, okay, thank you. Alright, so the starters are starting to come out. This is the shrimp cocktail, or the colossal shrimp cocktail. As you see, you got the horseradish sauce here, and you also got the cocktail sauce with the lemon. And also, like I said, you get the 4 colossal shrimp. Alright, so we're gonna dig into this. Once my salad get here, I'll show you my salad. Alright guys, so the main course just got here. One thing I can say, the service is really fast here in Chops Grill. I can't promise that for every cruise, or every night of the cruise, but the service has been fast. Like, we've already eaten our appetizers, and our main course is actually here. So I'm actually give you guys a look at all of what we have on the table. Alright, so we're gonna start off with my steak here. As you guys know, I got the bone-in ribeye, and this is a peppercorn sauce on the side for the steak. And then also for a main course meal, you got the jumbo shrimp. And then for our sides, we got cream of shrimp. I mean, not cream of shrimp, Lord. Cream of spinach, baby potato, loaded baby potato, and the jumbo asparagus. Alright, so I'm actually going to dig in. I'm actually going to dig into the steak while I have you guys here with me, so you catch my reaction. No sauce. Let's make sure that is to the right temperature. I would say probably more medium well, but that's fine. No sauce. No sauce. Let's see. So as you guys can see, I think that's probably more medium well than anything, but let's take a bite. Season today. Yeah, melts in your mouth for real. Alright, well, I'm gonna dig into this meal. I'll see y'all when I'm finished. Alright guys, so we just finished our main course. It was good. I'll go into detail about the meal once we leave the restaurant. But we just got the dessert menu, and so I'll show you guys what's on that menu just in case you would like to have dessert along with your main course meal here at Chops Grill. Alright, so here is the options. You have desserts. Alright, so you look like a key lime, meringue pie, warm chocolate cake, New York cheesecake, warm apple pie limo, red velvet, and assorted ice creams and sorbets. Excuse me. And then also they offer coffees on the dessert menu. It is an upcharge of $9.99, but you have the truffle, the high tea and steamy, and the Bavarian coffee. So if you do decide that you would like a coffee for your dessert, it is an upcharge, but all the actual dessert options are included with your meal. All right, so once the dessert come out, I'll show you guys what that looks like, just in case you would like to get the warm apple pie limo while you're here at Chops Grill.
Right done. We are ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you,
James.
happy birthday to you,
James.
happy birthday dear James, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Alright, so y'all probably caught that, but yeah, they kept calling me James, but it's all love. I really do appreciate it, but this is what came out with the whole celebration. So this is what came out. Nice happy birthday. And then this is my dessert, the apple pie limo. And then right over here, somebody's already digging into it, is the red velvet cake, which looks really, really good. Alright, let me blow out this candle. I'm gonna dig into this, and then after we finish eating this, we're gonna go chill in the solarium. I'm going to go to the Sequins and Feathers show at 8 o'clock, so of course I'll bring you guys along. If they allow me to record it now, I'll take lots of pictures, so you guys can see what the show looks like. Alright, what's up everybody? So we just left out of the Chops Grill, the steakhouse. Like I said, while we was in there doing the experience, it was actually pretty good, pretty fast service. We really didn't have to wait long for any of the different courses. As soon as we put in our appetizers, it came out probably not even within 5 minutes. And right after that, I said as soon as we finish our appetizers and he picked up our food, Alp is his name, picked up the food, the finished plates or whatever, our main course was right on out, and then right after that we had dessert. The food was pretty decent. It's not, for them to say it's like upscale or like, it's an upcharge or whatnot, the steak really wasn't hitting like I thought it would be. It was still good, it was still flavorful, but I was kind of probably expecting more out of the flavor. The steak wasn't evenly seasoned, I can tell from that. So there were some parts of the steak that taste good from the seasoning, there were some that were not, and so yeah, it was like a hit or miss, I would probably say that. But the overall experience was very, very good. The overall service was very, very good. Alp took very, very good care of us, especially, he got the boys together to do the whole birthday song, even though they kept calling me James, but it's all good and it's all love. Alp, if you're seeing this, appreciate you, man. Thank you, and good service in Chops Grill. But we done made it down to the solarium, as you guys can see. The solarium is a adults only area on the Quantum of the Seas, and it's a nice area to get away from the cold and just chill out and relax. So that's exactly what I'm about to do before the show at 8 o'clock. So I got about an hour, you know, just chill, let this food digest before I do any moving around. And I'll see you guys once I get to the Royal Theater for the Sequins and Feather show. Hey, what's up everybody? I just made it down to the Royal Theater for the Sequins and Feather show. Hopefully it's a good show. If I'm able to record, I'll record for you guys so you guys can see what the show looks like. You know, different segments, not the whole entire show. If not, I'll just take pictures and post them here, you know, for you guys to see what the show will look like if you guys were to come to the show here on the Quantum of the Seas.
Take your time, take your sexy time. Don't lose your head, lose your head. The beauty's deep inside.